Hi, today we're going from Langley to Squamish. This is our second trip. Right now we're stuck at Lions Bay. We're still 27 kilometers away and 28 minutes away, but it might take longer. The traffic is bad. We're barely moving. Anyway, that's why right now I have time to start recording this video. On the way from Langley to Squamish, which you take Highway 1 and then Highway 99, and mostly is uphill and downhill. So we are really testing the truck today, and so far no problem. Only a couple big hill that you really have to step on it, but most of the time the engine is running at like 2000 RPM, so it's okay. And since we have time right now, because the truck, we're not even moving. Here is the fuel economy. Okay, so this is the backup camera I got, so you can see the back of the RV here. And this is the wireless Bluetooth brake control. So when you step on the brake, it apply brake to the RV too. So you can see this little blue bar. And if I just tap it, it holds the truck stop too. Well, we are moving very slowly. The view is quite beautiful, but yeah. Oh, right, today is BC Day. It's a holiday. That's why there's heavy traffic. It's day 3 and we are going home from Squamish. Okay, so we're taking the C to Sky Highway going back to Langley, from Squamish to Langley. And we left Squamish and drove about, okay, right now it's 25.7 kilometers. And the fuel economy is 26.5. It's quite high because it's mostly uphill from Squamish back to Langley. I'm just stopping at a scenery place to have a break because it's mostly uphill. So I'm see if we can cool the transmission fluid down a little. I haven't installed a transmission fluid monitor yet, but I think I'm gonna get one. The camp, what's it called? Kalahani campground. We went there and met a couple really nice campers, and one of them actually drove a Tacoma, and he was towing a 3,500 pound travel trailer. So he's been doing it for quite some time, so he gave me some tips. He told me to install that transmission fluid, monitor, just to monitor the temperature. He came from Alberta, I think, and he said, yeah, you need one, especially for Tacoma. If the transmission fluid gets too hot, it might melt your gasket. And that's gonna cause a leak. Right now we are just here taking a little break, and my car still running and just waiting for the transmission to cool down. Hello, hi. Okay, so I'm gonna say something about that campsite, Kalahani campground, right on the other side of Shanon Falls. I'll give it a 3 stars out of 5 because it's campground. Each single campsite was very poor plan because and there's no sign or anything to tell you that, oh, you should maybe go into the camp and turn around and come back out so you can park it into your campsite. I actually booked one that's she said it's a pull through one, but when I got there, I tried to pull through that campsite. It just not gonna happen. So I actually got stuck, and luckily a really nice camper next to me, and he kind of helped me out a little. Otherwise I don't think I can pull it through because it's so narrow and there's trees in the way, and man, that's a nightmare. And there's the other guy which came by a day after us, and he was towing a 29 footer, so he was trying to back it into his campsite, which couldn't, and I ran over there and told him that he should just drove inside into the campground and make a U-turn, come back out so he can maybe back it into his campsite. Well, that's just what I think. I think that campsite should have a better, sign or something, because everybody just saw, oh, okay, here's my campsite, I should just be able to back it in. No, you can't. It's on a slope, and every campsite was in a angle, and it was facing outside the road, right? So I saw a couple guys stuck there. We were there for 3 days. I think I saw at least 3 guys. They tried to back into their campsite from the wrong direction, and I mean, I'm only the second. This is only our second time towing this RV on a trip, and even me, I can even tell that, yeah, that's not a very good campsite. It's just so bad that people just swearing and bitching about it that you can't even back it in, right? And there's no sign or anything. Yeah. Besides that, yeah, that campground is alright, I say. It's not that bad, but well, it's only our second campsite, so I don't know. The first one we went at Harrison, which is nice, I think, compared to this one, because they got everything. The sandy dump, electricity, water, everything is right on your site, so you don't have to drive. On this one, you have to drive to a sandy dump, which is not very close, and it's already hard to back it into your campsite. I don't know how people are gonna do that every single day, or if you have a large group that you have to dump every single day. Man, if you have to pull in and out of that campsite every single day, I would just go somewhere else. That's just what I thought. Yeah, I think the transmission fluid is cooled down enough. We're just gonna go now. Alright, thanks for watching. So for people that's still wondering, if this truck can tow, yes, it's fine. I think it's fine, and I have no problem towing it. Towing this trailer, a 4,500 pound trailer, with this truck. The only thing that you need to watch is just the transmission fluid temperature, right? So that's what I'm gonna do next. Just get the transmission fluid monitor, and you can just install it on your computer port and just plug it in, and it will show you your temperature. Once it gets too high, just stop and let it cool down a bit, because if you're going mostly uphill, then yeah, you might want to do that. And this trip, okay, a lot of people say that I need to use that sway bar, which is right here. The sway bar connecting place is right here and here, but I didn't use it. I thought I'd give it a try. It's a 2-hour trip, so I thought I'd give it another try, see if I needed to use it. Because if you can't back up with it, with that sway control bar, then I don't really want to install it. I mean, if I'm gonna go on a long trip, then yes, I might install it, but it's just too many turns, and you know, there's too many turns on the road, so I didn't want to put it on. And so far there's no swaying on the trailer on our way here or on our way back till now. The trailer didn't pull the truck or anything. So I don't know, some people say you need it, some people say you don't. Well, the dealership, they did tell me that because it's got a dual wheel on it, so you don't, well, that's what he said. He said you really don't need a sway bar. And I guess he's right. So far there's no swaying on the trailer. So, and we still got like hours to our home. Got an hour driving to our home, and I don't think I need to do more video about it. It's mostly uphill, and yeah, the fuel economy is pretty much just like that. It's not easy on gas, I can say that. This truck is not gonna be easy on gas, but I mean, for the towing power, yes, it will tow this trailer. Just gotta watch the transmission fluid temperature. Alright. Right now we're at 35 miles. Well, I switched it to miles so some people can actually know what's going on. Right now the fuel economy is 9.7 miles per gallon, and we've been driving 35 miles, mostly uphill. So that's why it's taking a lot of gas. And right now, again, we're stuck in the traffic.